Hi, I'm Cari Moore.
And I'm Kelli Paddon, and welcome to Daybreak Fraser Valley Weekend.
We are so happy to welcome this week Patricia Ross, Chair of the Fraser Valley Regional District and Councillor for the City of Abbotsford.
And we have Langley Realtor Sasha Anzulovich, who will be sharing what she's doing to raise money and awareness for a couple of amazing causes she's involved in.
I'll also go over all the week's news affecting the Valley and showcase our favorite picks for what to do this weekend.
I'm looking forward to it. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. So you went to Pride this weekend. I saw your photos.
I did. I have two highs from last week. So Pride, definitely a high. So many community organizations there. So many local businesses supporting. Really, really great. But I was driving down the street this week and I shrieked in delight because on one corner there was Sparks and on the other corner there was Joiners. And it was like the Montagues and the Capulets. Oh, but I think they're friendlier than that. Yeah. But we have corn.
Corn. Very exciting. Yes.
Yeah. I really do love it. I love corn season here. And it's sweet. Not as sweet as it will be later, I think. But
it's amazing.
It was amazing. That was a highlight for me. How about you? What'd you get up to?
We went to Pride as well. Secondary characters actually performed 12:30. So my son did one of his solos because he's the lead, and Fantastic. It was amazing. My husband was like, "Do you think that Mike's good?" I'm like, "No, I think he's good." So yeah, it was a proud mama moment. So I can't wait to go. We're going tonight.
He's the lead in what?
It's called Something Rotten.
Something
Rotten. We're going to talk about it in a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Fantastic. All right, so to the news. This week, Abbotsford. So Vicky Hopes of the Abbotsford News is reporting that the city of Abbotsford is conducting a survey of residents from now until about September 2nd about existing trail networks and what improvements we might like to see in the future to accommodate the diverse and really growing population. And also a mention of, they're planning on starting later this year on a new trail network.
Ooh, so that'd be nice to connect some of them. Because I've been on some of them and then you just have to get back in your car. From the Abbotsford Police Facebook page, on Saturday, a truck driver on, I never get this one right, Lefebvre Road was pulled over and found to be impaired. The truck driver was reported to have said, "Please let me go and just forget about this." Yeah, that doesn't work. Police response is...
let's be clear.
Yeah.
Driving is a privilege.
Yeah.
Not a right.
Yeah, not good.
That was a good response. And can I just say,
a lot of balls.
Abbotsford Police,
their Facebook pages,
their social media game is strong. Whoever is doing it needs a raise. Just a plug there. Yeah. All right, Chilliwack. Jennifer Feinberg from Chilliwack Progress reporting that sadly another pedestrian has been killed in a train strike this past Sunday, 6:30 a.m. near Aiken Road. She was pronounced dead at the scene. And in another story from Jennifer again, the city is entering into phase 3 of their official community review. And we talked about that a couple of weeks ago. We did. And this will be a blueprint for growth and development and land use. So Abbotsford and Chilliwack both doing their own planning on how to handle growth. So Chilliwack is moving.
We're growing, for sure.
Figuring out how we're going to move for the coming decades.
Yes. Yeah. It's kind of exciting. Langley, here's something that's actually horrific. I almost threw up in my throat when I read it. A 33-year-old woman was set on fire on Saturday at 6:35 p.m. on the 2300 block of Fraser Highway. It was at a bus stop. From Amy Judd of Global News, the woman suffered severe burns. Yeah, no kidding. And needed urgent medical treatment. The police are saying that this doesn't appear to be a random act, which is even more terrifying. They further say that it appears intentional. The substance used on the woman hasn't been identified, and she was not homeless. So,
that shouldn't matter. Yeah. That shouldn't matter.
Which is, of course, it shouldn't matter. But, you've heard of these things far too many times.
Gender-based violence, violence against women, femicides, it's all on the rise in BC right now. So
it's nasty.
Really, my heart goes out. That's really horrific. Yeah. Okay. So.
Another week on the water?
In Mission. Smoke on the water. This time, Dylan White from the Peace Arch News reported that a smaller vessel near the former Queen of Sydney, which we've talked about before, and that itself is beached, this smaller one caught fire and was ablaze on Sunday. Mission Fire and Rescue were able to contain the blaze, which continued to smoke for a while, and now again it'll be off-gassing for a while. So, I'm
Yeah. What's with fires on boats in Mission?
in Mission. Yeah, I'm
good.
not sure.
Yeah.
So, after the break, we will be back with Patricia Ross of FVRD.
And with us now is Patricia Ross, Chair of the Fraser Valley Regional District and Abbotsford City Councillor. Welcome to the show, Patricia.
Thank you.
We're going to get on to your amazing accomplishments. You're Chair of the Agricultural Advisory Committee, Director of the Fraser Valley Regional Hospital District Board, and it just goes on and on. And it goes on and on. And in your spare time, you also do a little restaurant review gig for social media with your husband. But first, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Are you originally from Abbotsford, and when did you first get into politics?
Not originally. My dad was RCMP, so we bopped around a little bit. I was born in Lethbridge, Alberta. Raised a lot of years in Surrey, and I came to Abbotsford when I was 17. And loved it so much I never left.
Nice. So, and when did you decide to start running for office?
32 years ago.
Oh, wow, you're a lifer.
Did not get elected the first time, but then there was a by-election a year later, and I got elected in the by-election. So 31 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's a long time to be in office.
Yeah.
It's a long time to still enjoy it.
That was going to be my next question.
Exactly.
All right, so you are Abbotsford City Councillor.
Yes.
And chair
Chair.
of the Fraser Valley Regional District.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about, people know what Abbotsford is. Unless you live in a regional district, you might not know what the Fraser Valley Regional District does.
Yeah, happy to raise awareness about that because not a lot of people know what a regional district is or does. So it's basically was started by the provincial government years ago to create efficiencies of scale. So instead of each one of us doing a particular service on our own, we sort of pool our funds and several of us will join together so it's less expensive. But it's also about working together on regional growth planning, solid waste management planning, air quality planning, because especially pollution transcends borders. Yeah. We want to make sure that each one of us is doing something that might harm our neighbors. So we work together on those issues. We advocate together with a stronger voice when we're advocating together on things that are really important to us. And it's about that communication and the relationship building that is really important as well. So there's 6 communities and 8 electoral areas, and they can range from anywhere, the electoral areas, from a few hundred people to maybe 1,500, 2,000. So just a brilliant, amazing team of people that I get to work with. And they work very, very hard on the people's behalf.
Awesome. The staff at FERD really is incredible.
Yeah,
and
they
they do
are
a
incredible.
lot of heavy lifting
They
from
do.
emergency planning
Yes.
to advocacy, like you mentioned, but even like the day-to-day stuff. So great job.
Good job.
I really want to hear about these restaurant reviews.
Yes. Speaking of great job.
Okay. Well, we started it right after COVID when things started to open up. We knew that the restaurants were really struggling and they were trying to get back on their feet, and we like to go out to eat. So we decided to go out every week. I know a lot of people were still supporting restaurants by ordering takeout, but there's also servers who depend on those tips and those wages. So we wanted to support them out all. So we started eating out every week. And then we've been doing it for about a year or so. And at City Hall, we got some information from the Restaurant Association talking about how dire the situation is for restaurants. There's a very, very small profit margin, and like 50% of them are going bankrupt. So I thought, I'm getting up my game. So I decided to start boosting it on social media. So what I'll do is I'll do a reel. I'll take a lot of pictures of the meal, of the food, because when I go to a restaurant, before I go, if I've never been there before, I want to know what it looks like. I want to know, like, I don't just like good food. I want atmosphere. Yeah. I want nice decor. I want the whole experience. So I take pictures and I tell them what food we ate, what we liked, what the service was like. And I never do negative reviews. If I have a bad experience, which has been very rare, I just won't post it. So people know that if I'm posting it, I've had a good experience. I don't get paid for it. I don't get free meals, and I don't want it. If it was ever offered, nobody has, but if it was ever offered, I'd say no. Yeah. But I just really want people to encourage them, if they can afford it, not everybody can, to have that experience. And it's good for you, and it's good for the restaurant industry. But I think, you know, for speaking very selfishly, I know, especially in Canada, where work. And we have this, we seem to feel guilty if we spoil ourselves. Like, I have people telling me, well, why would I want to pay for a meal out? I'm a really good cook. And I'm like, well, I'm a good cook too. But I like to be spoiled every once in a while. Sometimes I just want to sit and be served. Yeah. So it's like we're in this society where anxiety is really high. And one of the reasons is we don't allow ourselves time to decompress, to treat ourselves. So it's, you know, make the meal, eat it, and then get back to work. So if you just, like European countries, they sit and they spend hours and they enjoy the experience. And I think I'm trying to encourage more of that. So you're helping the industry. And for my husband and I, it's nice because we're both so busy. We'll just sit and we'll talk. And we love the whole experience. So I want people to know and just encourage them to spend their money this way. And we've been getting a lot of people viewing them. I can't tell you how many people have come up to me and say, hey, keep them coming. We love your reviews. And hey, I tried that restaurant because you posted about it and I loved it too. And
do you go all over the Fraser Valley, or is it just in Abbotsford?
Yeah, I'm chair of the Fraser Valley Regional District. I know, I'm like, how do? Yeah. I go throughout the whole Fraser Valley Regional District for sure.
Amazing.
That's great. So I love that. And like the expression to make a meal of it, right? Yeah. That expression means to kind of draw it out and to kind of take your time and slow down and just enjoy it and savor it a little bit. So I love that you make a meal of it. But also even coming back to, you know, funds are limited for a lot of people right now. So I know for myself, if I'm going to go out and I'm going to spend money, I kind of want to know that this is going to fill the bucket that I need filled, right? Yeah. Whether that's the atmosphere or what kind of food or and you know what, it's always easier to try something new and be adventurous if somebody else went first.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So I really appreciate that. I think that's fantastic. I think I'll be scrolling tonight, and people can find that on Facebook, right?
Yeah, I start off with Instagram and go from there. And
it's on Insta. Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Awesome. Yeah. Is there anything else that we should know about when you go out and do these little, like, how do you decide which ones you're going to? Is it your husband's decision, or do you discuss it? Do you just poke a finger on the map?
Friday night, my husband says, where are we going tonight? But I take recommendations, and sometimes I will just, I'll just, you know, Google restaurants in the Fraser Valley, and I'll go by then. And we were out, we were in Harrison last week for a week staying at the Springs RV Resort. Our original plan was we were going to go camping down in Oregon, but because of things going on there, we decided to pull the plug
talked
on
about
that.
a lot of people not going to.
Yeah. So I thought, not only do I want to spend my money in Canada, I want to spend it here in the regional district. So we went to some really nice restaurants. One was Milo's, which was Greek food. And one I have to like this. It's a Karen's Cafe.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. She has the whole experience. They have a play area for kids, special area for parties, and beautifully decorated, a garden. So really want to, especially ones that I see are struggling, that people don't know about, that I know people are going to really love. I really like to promote them. Yeah.
Awesome.
Have you been to Sidekick Brewery, which is in the regional district, I believe, just outside of Area H? So maybe it's Chilliwack, maybe it's right on the line. Their pepperoni pizzas.
Delicious.
Really? Oh my gosh.
They're really
There's
good.
some, it's, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just yes.
There you go.
It's on the list.
I'm definitely looking you up on Insta and on social media. I'm gonna take some of your recommendations for sure, because me and my husband love to eat out.
Do you?
It's very good. I know, it's not good.
Well, I'll see where I'm eating tonight.
Okay. Thanks so much, Patricia. We'd love to have
Thank
you
you.
back sometime soon. And after the break, we'll be meeting Langley realtor Sasha Anilovich.
We Sunday driving, and the sun's bright shining. We load up the doggies, gas up our rifle. We're gonna hit that 4-lane, and then we off flying. We come alive when we Sunday driving.
So good to have you on the program, Sasha, and thanks for traveling all the way from Langley. Hopefully traffic wasn't so bad this early in the morning. So how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm a little tired, but I'm good. Who isn't tired these days, right?
Right, exactly. We're so glad you're here. We'd love to start with you. What about you? How long have you lived in Langley? That sort of thing.
I moved to Langley in November of last year. Before that, I was in Abbotsford for some time.
Okay, so you're
So still in the
still in
valley.
the Valley, yeah.
Still in
You're a
the
Valley
Valley,
girl.
yeah.
Awesome.
So how long have you been in the valley then?
I moved when it was, I think, 2012. I was there for a little bit.
Okay.
And then I moved away, and then I went back, I want to say in 2014.
Okay.
And I was there until November of last year, other than 2 years I spent in Kamloops.
Okay.
Kind of been all over a little
All
bit.
over. Okay, that's fantastic. And so you are a realtor, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're a realtor in Langley. Is that a fabulous thing? Like, how is that?
I love it. Yeah. It's definitely a round-the-clock thing, but I have difficulty shutting off my brain anyway, so it works.
Good.
Okay, so I'm very, very excited because Sasha is here because you are working on something pretty amazing and raising some money for a really, really important
Amazing cause,
reason.
yeah.
Thank you.
So can you share a
Yeah.
little bit about that? Because I know a lot of our viewers are going to want to know about it.
Yeah.
Of course. It's a fundraiser called Fitness for MS. And I had the first round on May 31st, but I didn't get quite the turnout that we were looking for. So I reached out to the venue owner who said she'd put it on again, July 26th. Her name is Ayana. She owns Inspire Women's Fitness in Langley, Fort Langley, right next to the Strip, great location. And it is an all-day event. She has 2 classes, and all proceeds go to MS Canada.
Okay, so you go and you take 1 or 2 of the classes, depending on how powerful you're feeling that day. And it's what kind of training or what kind of class?
So we have a circuit class from, I believe it would be 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. So that's kind of, you're up, you're moving, you're bopping around, you have some weights, you're on a bike at some point in time. That one's very active, if you will. And then from 3 to 4, we have a yin yoga class. So it's more of a slower pace. You're predominantly on the ground, just kind of stretching.
So you could definitely do both.
Yes.
Work hard, slow down.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so for people who want to participate, can you give us the deets? So the date and how much and how do they do this? How do they get in touch?
Is there a donate button as well, or do they have to go work out?
So, of course.
I love
of
that
course
question.
You can donate. That's, well, of course
have
it's
to
a
work
yes.
out?
You can just donate the money. That's okay too.
How about I sponsor you to go do it?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So, it is by donation, $20 a course or $20 a class.
Yeah.
And you do that by e-transferring, or there is a page set up through We Challenge MS, which is a fundraising organization based out of Calgary, but they're connected to MS Canada. And so anything donated on that page goes directly to MS Canada.
Okay.
So there's a variety of ways to go about that. The QR code should be in the events tab of the Facebook page that I have for it, called Fitness for Multiple Sclerosis Fundraiser.
Okay, Fitness for Multiple Sclerosis fundraiser, and we will have the link. Our producer Barris will do something magic, and it will
Just appear.
be here somewhere.
Yes.
Be there.
Probably.
Yeah.
So you're doing this though for a very personal reason, and you are on your own journey with MS. Is that right?
Yes.
Can you share a little bit about that for people who
Don't know what MSC is.
might want more information,
Yeah.
might want to understand, might just see themselves in your story?
Of course. I bump into one of 2 things when I say that I have multiple sclerosis myself. They either don't know or they do know. And you can always kind of tell when they don't know, they look kind of confused, right? And it seems as though they're almost walking on eggshells. When they do know, they just kind of nod their head and go, yeah. And it's usually, if they're a healthcare practitioner, they have it or a family member has it. There isn't as much information about the disease as I would like. I have had MS for nearly 2 decades.
Okay.
I'm 34 in October, and I had my first set of symptoms when I was about 16, 17.
Okay. And is that young?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty
And MS is quite different for each individual, though, right? Like, there's not set, this is what has to happen. It's all, everybody's unique.
Yeah. I mean, there are a few symptoms I'd say we all share, like fatigue. But you are right. For most people, it is fairly different. I was lucky that they caught it when I was young. I was only 21 years old when they caught on to it. So that means I had more opportunity for disease-modifying treatments or disease-modifying therapies to slow down the progression of the illness.
Okay. Yeah, and that's fantastic because we know that often women's health in particular, diagnosis can be difficult, symptoms are difficult to track and be believed sometimes. So I'm really, really happy that they caught it early for you. And so bringing it back around to the fundraiser, these funds, where do they go and how do they help?
They go directly to MS Canada, and that's contributed towards a couple of things. As far as I understand, it goes towards research to try to find a cure for MS. MS still has a bit of a question mark around it. And then it also goes towards programs and opportunities for people like me with MS to have a better quality of life.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Do you find that MS is something you can manage while being a realtor? Or is there some days you're just like, I can't go?
I mean, that depends. It really depends. It's an on and off. It's a day by day. Sometimes it's an hour by hour type of thing. I am a highly motivated person. I have always been that way, hence why I can't shut my brain off most of the time. So on the days that are bad, usually I'm experiencing nausea, headaches, dizziness, lightheadedness. My legs are slow, difficult to move. A lot of pain. On those days, I just take an Advil, I sit on the couch, and then I work on some administrative things. So it's not like I am not doing something. There's always some kind of admin work to do. And on those days, I will manage my symptoms, again, through like Advil or gabapentin or Tylenol, some kind of pain management therapy or medication, and then I will stick to my appointments.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate you being here and being so open. I know that some of our viewers might recognize themselves in this, might be really interested in working out. Other viewers might be interested just in making sure that they donate.
Yep.
So if you want to have a really great workout and then the yoga, make sure you sign up for both of the classes and you know your money is going to a great place. If you would like to pay to not work out, that's an option as well. All of that money going to really fantastic cause. So thanks for sharing. Thanks for being here. It's been a pleasure to get to know you. And good luck with your real estate work. And I know that things are changing. Maybe we'll have to talk another time about what's happening in Langley real estate wise.
Yes. So after the break, all the must-do things for you to see this weekend. You could be very busy.
Welcome back. I loved our guests today, Patricia and Sasha. Such active women doing so much in our community.
Yes, exactly.
So, what are your plans this weekend? You already hinted a little bit.
Yes, this weekend, Friday, like tonight, we're going to go see Something Rotten, so that's kind of amazing. And then we are just going to chill by the pool all weekend.
That's fantastic.
It's going to be rough. What about you?
Big family weekend. Lots to do. I'm getting 2 kiddos ready to go back to university at the end of summer. And so some family stuff and gardening. Can I tell you? They're tomatoes. They're tomatoes.
Delicious.
Yeah, and I ate my own potatoes for dinner the other night. I know.
Very good.
I grew those, and I spent the entire dinner saying it. I grew those.
These are delicious.
But if you are short on ideas, let's go over a few. So in Abbotsford, if you're feeling hungry, tomorrow in Abbey from 4 till 9, you can check out the Foodie Fest Night Market at 2882 Gladys Avenue. And there are, I 50 artisans and food vendors, and it's free entry. So it's face painting, balloons, music, and of course, food.
Yes.
So family friendly, even dog friendly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a little drive. In Chilliwack, if you're into something rotten, like I was talking about, consider going. It's a Shakespeare send-up premiering tonight with shows on Saturday, Sunday at the Chilliwack Culture Centre and next weekend as well.
Okay.
So it's described as two brothers, my son is the older brother, who are trying to compete with Shakespeare. And so every time they turn around, they instead of doing a play, they end up doing a musical. So it's very fun, and it's so amazing.
So
you should come
is
see
it a musical?
Yes, it is.
I will
So
be
good.
there.
Yes. Yeah.
You had me at musical. It sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're into relaxation, maybe consider Lavender Days at Ryder Lake Farms. You can explore the fragrant rose of lavender and experience the peaceful surroundings with breathtaking views of Elk Mountain, Mount McGuire, and Church Mountain. Tickets are on Eventbrite, but remember, there's road closures up there.
Yeah. But that sounds very relaxing.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. So if relaxing is not your jam, Harrison Hot Springs. I mean, in Harrison, if there's anything else other than the Harrison Festival of Arts going on, I can't imagine it. It's happening all weekend. All sorts of things to do. Music, crafts, food, all along the waterfront. And it continues until Wednesday.
Amazing. In Langley, for something fun and athletic, the Ultra Throw Festival. Saturday and Sunday at McLeod Athletic Park, which gives participants 3 attempts in each, including shot put, discus, javelin, hammer, and weights. I thought maybe they were talking about the big pole throw, but this was fun too. I think today is the very last day to register, and it happens starting tomorrow, so go to trackie.com, TRACKIE.com. That sounds like a fun event, whether you're participating or just there to watch.
I mean,
People tossing stuff.
throw stuff or watch people throw
I
stuff.
know.
I'm in.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yep.
In Mission, if you are feeling the need for speed, this Saturday and Sunday, the Sports Car Club of BC is holding their race number 4 at Mission Raceway Park, Motorsports Circuit, and Mission residents get in for free for both days.
Oh, that's cool.
So I don't live in Mission, but I could probably find someone who does. Great family value. Don't forget your earplugs.
Yes.
And you're very wise to invest in those. As always, there's so much to do this Fraser Valley weekend.
Get outdoors if you can. It's not expected to be too hot, so you can enjoy many more activities. Thanks for watching Daybreak, and have a fabulous Fraser Valley weekend.